Special education information is maintained in PowerSchool under Special Program Enrollments. This information needs to be accurate as it feeds ONSIS Ministry reporting on October 31st, March 31st, and June 30th, which generates the board's special education funding. All students who are on an IEP must have the special education program in PowerSchool, and this information feeds into the eLite IEP system. To create a new special education program, query the student who's receiving the new program. Once the student has been found, the student menu displays on the left side of the screen. Scroll down the menu to Enrollment and click on Special Programs. Click on the New button. This brings you to New Special Program Enrollment. Choose the date the student started this program. Don't fill out the exit date at this time, as this is a new enrollment. Select Special Education from the Program drop-down menu. Click Submit to save the changes. A Changes Recorded screen appears. Now click on the Special Programs again to see the new entry displayed. Notice there is a new Special Education icon. This lets the PowerTeacher PowerSchool user know that this particular student has a special education program. Once we enter the Ontario information, the IEP or IPRC will display in this pop-up screen when clicked. We will now need to add the Ontario-specific information that will be reported to ONSIS and will feed the eLite IEP system. Click on the entry date to edit the record. Under the Ontario Provincial Information, click on the Here link. For students who are on an IEP but do not have an exceptionality, choose Non-Identified from the Exceptionality drop-down menu. The main exceptionality flag will remain blank. From the Placement Type drop-down menu, choose Indirect Service. Note that if you do not select a placement type, the student will not appear in the eLite IEP system. Leave the IPRC student flag and the IPRC review date unfilled. Click on the Individual Education Plan flag. A checkmark will appear. Click Submit to save the information. For students who have had an IPRC at our board, choose the exceptionality from the drop-down menu. Click the main exceptionality flag. Choose a placement type. Click on the IPRC student flag box. The IPRC review date must be updated annually with a meeting date or the waive date if the parent waives the IPRC meeting. Lastly, click on the IEP flag. Click on Submit to save the information. Note that this information will appear in the eLite system after the next system refresh. The refresh takes place 4 times a day, twice each morning and afternoon. Notice the SPE icon when clicked now contains all the special education program information. To make updates to a student's special education program, click on the entry date. Enter an exit date if the student no longer is on an IEP, if the student's exceptionality or placement has changed, or if the student is moving to another school that is not within our school board. If the student has had an IPRC review meeting, or if the meeting has been waived and there are no changes to their exceptionality or placement, edit the special program and update the IPRC review date.